So here we have the Volkswagen Golf GTI on a 67 plate. Let me start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got some exhaust pipes as well as reversing sensors. There's also a reversing camera, which I'll show you when we're inside the car. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in wonderful condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You've got the traditional GTI seats, which is the Interlagos trim. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now they're inside the car, we're going to start off with the dials. On the left-hand side we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side the speedometer. You can see the total miles of this car at the bottom. They are 1,156. There's a trip computer above that. You can change the information that's displayed there by using buttons on the steering wheel. For example, you can have a digital readout for the speedometer, and it's not just trip computer information you can have either. You can have satellite navigation information, audio, your phone, all sorts of things that you can look at and scroll through on here. The driver data, I guess, being the main one. Backing out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using just a moment ago are these ones here. We also have stereo controls over this side and voice activation for the phone, so if you would hit that button and ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, it can do that for you without you taking your phone from your bag or pocket. Over on the left hand side we've got cruise control and volume controls for the stereo. The button in the middle of the section of cruise control there means that, or if you press that button after you set cruise control, for example, this car can maintain a distance between you and the car in front. So it will slow down and speed you up according to the car in front, all the way back up to the kind of maximum speed that you set the cruise control at originally. So really fantastic system. The touchscreen over in the center here is where you would pair up your phone, amongst other things. So this car's got satellite navigation, first of all. There's a full video showing how that works on our website and on our Facebook page, which is well worth checking out. Up in the top corner here is where you access radio. This car's got DAB, FM and AM radio. In terms of other ways to listen to your own music, there are loads which you can see just there, including CD player, and once you pair up your phone, not only can you make and receive phone calls, but you can stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. This car also has a reversing camera, so you can see it's a full colour camera with the guidelines showing you where you are headed in relation to the image that you see behind you. Working our way down from that, we've got dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature independently on either side of the car. Fan speed is adjustable in the middle. Once you're happy with those settings, that button will turn the air conditioning on, or you can hit auto and the car will maintain 16.5 and 16 degrees for you by taking control of the fan speed itself, which you can then override as you wish to. You can then determine where within the car you'd like the air to blow from there. Inside this section, we've got the USB and auxiliary inputs just down there. We have the 6-speed Golf style gearbox or gear lever. And then we've got a few buttons either side of that. So starting from the right hand side, this one turns on or off the front parking sensors. Putting the car in reverse will automatically turn them all on. If you just want the front ones on, hit that button just there. Over this side we can turn off the traction control. That one will turn off the stop and start. So this car's designed to cut out in traffic when you're stationary to save you fuel. That button will turn that system off. And this button will change the driver mode setup. So give that a push. You can put the car in eco, normal, sport or individual, which will enable you to change all of those settings to your own personal preference. So if you like the sport steering, which is slightly firmer steering, but you like everything else to be normal, you can have that as your setup if you wish to. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.